Welcome to the desk, Commissioner's Desk, Week 1 preview show, I guess you can call it. Um, Pre first game of the season. Gonna be a little bit of recap real quick here. We just had the draft, of course.
Ike make me get on camera with this red nose, y'all.
They can't even hear you. Somebody's got a questionable next to their name. They barely made it on set. We thought next man up was gonna have Riley Love Shear fill in, but somebody's gonna try to muster through.
She'll be here next week.
You'll be here on Tuesday? Oh well. All right. So,
No, well.
it'll be R&B. R&B, you ready? Next week, you ready? All right. So a lot of energy around these parts. Okay, so again, week 1 starts
Excuse me.
some Thursday. Chiefs versus Ravens. So we're gonna go over a couple things.
I got the Chiefs.
Okay. The league fees, $60. If you haven't paid your league fees, get those in as soon as possible. Deadline. Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
What did you say?
I said do Monday. You said as soon as possible. I said do Monday.
I was gonna say that. They are due. We want those due by the 9th. We give you some extra time. Usually we want to have those done before the draft, but we kind of have some changes. So we'll get those in as soon as possible so we can get that money collected. You can pay that on League Safe. I'm going to see if I can add a... What are you laughing at?
I was looking at Roy name.
Oh, we'll talk about that here in a second. We will have... I'm going to see if I can put a link in the video description. I may even play around and see if I can edit into the actual video right there. So that is due. Of course, we don't do a ring anymore. We'll do a trophy again this year. And then first place, second place, third place winners will receive that. The league pick'ems, Yahoo did away with the league pick'ems for the individual fantasy matchups. They do not have that unless they come up and pop up tomorrow or something. They don't have that. So, based on that, what I did see is that they do have another fantasy game called Pro Football Pick'ems. So we can do that if you all want to participate in that. I did set up a little group to where we pick the NFL games, the winner. We can do that all season long, and at the end of the season, we can, crown that person the league pick'em winner. If you all want to participate in that, as you can, it's not required. If you all want to put a little money towards that, we can do it. Last year, we gave away $25 gift card for the league pick'ems, and I think we just paid for that out of our pocket.
Yeah. So the other thing is the actual NFL games.
Yes.
That's not as fun.
It's not as fun, but it's not as personal. But it's still at the same time, you're kind of predicting who you think is going to win and things like that. Something to do. Again, like I said, it's not required. It is something just a little extra. And again, like I said, I know before, in the past, years ago, we did that. We would do it for like an entry fee. I've done it for like $2 a week. I've done it for $5 a week. But this one, we want to do it for the entire season, all the way. I think it's not to the playoffs. It's all the way through the regular season. You pick your team. For example, Chiefs versus Ravens, Philadelphia, Green Bay, kind of things like that. And then we'll compile those scores. Yahoo will keep that. Again, if you all want to participate in that and have that prize be a part of that, we're not supplying the gift card this year. I think we just had an extra gift card last year. We're not taking the money and just giving it to somebody. Because we were just keeping our own little gift card. So if y'all want to do that, let me know. That's out there. I will try to see if there's a link to add that. I did send an email out to everybody today with that if you want to join that. Just a little something extra, no big deal. If we don't do it, we cool. Um, Getting back into our league here, which I got to pull that back up now since I got away from it. Well, did you really have something to say? Roster moves. Roster moves are happening. People are dropping and adding players. That is totally fine. That does not affect your total league moves. You're allowed 25 moves per season. And right now, the leading move person is Riley Lashir. She had 8 moves so far, but that will go down to 0. The deadline for that, you're allowed to make moves up until 5 p.m. on Thursday. I will be resetting those.
Central Standard Time.
Yeah, Central Standard Time. I'll be resetting those on Thursday. I might reset them before 4, but I'll be watching it. So at 5, if you had a move in there after 5, it's going to go. But it will count against you after 5 p.m. So if there's a game time decision and somebody doesn't play for the Chiefs versus Ravens, and you wanted to drop a player and move a player around in that time frame, you won't be able to do that after 5 p.m. I try to get everybody.
It will just count towards.
Well, I'm sorry. Do apologize. Yes, you can make that move. It'll just count towards your 25. That being said, that's going to be moving on in that direction. I wanted to give something. Last year at the end of the season, I had a something that they did a little analysis, and we said this at the end of the draft, but I'll do this throughout the season, along how I do my what do I do this? I used to go in and say if the playoffs ended today, who'll be in the playoffs or whatnot. I was just taking that on based on the standard top 4 teams or whatever. But at the end of the season, I had something that was telling me about my particular playoff positioning and standings and possibilities. So I decided to bring that to the league this year. Yahoo's doing something with that little projections and power ranking. So we'll be using that as well. But as of right now, as we know, this may be a little bit different stats based on what Yahoo had after the draft. But right now, currently, we go for the bottom. Riley Lashir is predicted to have 4 wins and less than 1% chance of making the playoffs, 1% chance of being the champion. Sorry, Miss Jackson, predicted to be 6-9 with a 14% chance of making the playoffs and a 2% chance of being the champion. Royal Shocker is predicted to finish 7-8 with a 21% chance of making the playoffs, 3% chance of winning the championship. Fire Pit Fumbler has a 7-8% 7-8 with a 32% chance of making the playoffs and a 6% chance of winning the championship. Donnie's Chiefs predicted to finish 8-7, 37% chance of making the playoffs, 8% chance of winning the championship. Chiefs Texans, aka
Can't get right.
he changed it though.
It's still the same thing.
Getting it right. Getting it right. 8-7, 41% chance of making the playoffs, 6% chance of making the championship. Making the playoffs. The playoffs will end today, according to these predictions. The 4th place team will be I Like Honey Buns with an 8-7 finish, 45% chance of making the playoffs, 11% chance of making the championship or being the champion. I don't think they've made the playoffs yet. Okay.
This is all before everybody get hurt.
This is before anything. Team Waller has in 3rd place with a 9-6 record.
Boo.
With a playoff odds of 63% and a 15% chance of being the champion.
Boo.
Second place, wipe the booty sweat. Peach emoji, wet emoji.
That's the booty.
As a booty.
Peach.
Peach booty, yeah.
Peach booty.
Projected record is 9-6. 65% chance of making the playoffs. 19% chance of being the champion. And the number one team.
It's a lie.
Booty sweat.
Boo.
Projected record of 10-5. The playoff odds of 81%. Champion percentage is 31%.
Let's see who's on his team that's gonna mess it up for him.
Oh wow, Josh Allen can't get right. Maybe. I don't know.
Dak Prescott.
Ooh, that's pretty good fantasy wise though.
Josh Allen's gonna mess it up for him. New Orleans defense. They still got the Honey Badger.
Yes.
And that other boy that kept not doing well on the Chiefs. What's his name?
I don't know if Swanson's in anymore or not. I don't remember.
T.J. Watts will get hurt.
T.J. Watts?
Yeah, he'll get hurt.
Oh wow.
Well, he got Mostert. He'll be hurt.
Raheem Mostert?
Mm-hmm. Worthy will do good.
Xavier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Montez come in and out of hurtness.
Sweat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. You got some people on your team that's questionable. Bet you wish you had that Jets defense though.
Well. All right. That is that for that right now. Like I said, those predictions are a little slightly different than what Yahoo predicted after the draft day and the current power ranking. Yahoo has predicted. You can see that prediction for Yahoo on the website if you go join that. We will see how those things turn out. Lastly here, so this is a quick video. Lastly here, we'll go over those matchups again. And I think, you know what, we can't do league pick'ems on the website, but we can do league pick'ems.
We can.
We'll go out the first game. I think because it's on my computer, I think I'll always be the first team.
I was just about to say, because mine says my team.
Fire Pit Fumbler versus I Like Honeybuds. I think I'm going to be able to take that one.
You do?
Yeah. I'm playing.
Well, if he don't move nobody, I agree. If he moves somebody, you're in trouble.
I'm not worried about that. We have Booty Sweat versus Wipe the Booty Sweat.
I'm rooting for Roy.
Oh, okay.
Come on, wipe the booty sweat.
I haven't even looked at the teams for real. Let me just take a quick glance. I'm doing this live real quick. Just take a quick glance. Like you already went over his team. We go over Roy's team real quick. Tight end position with a week there. Rookie. It's gonna be a tight one. I think. Running backs are pretty tight. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Booty Sweat right now, but that's gonna be real tight. That can go either way.
And I guessed Roy not on actual roster, just because I want Booty Sweat to lose.
Yeah, I understand that. The next team we have is Chiefs Texans, aka Getting It Right, versus Donnie's Chiefs. Right now, we don't know if CeeDee Lamb's even gonna play, so I'm gonna go with Chiefs Texans over Donnie's Chiefs.
I'm gonna go with Donnie's Chiefs. Daddy, you got to beat this man. Don't let him keep beating you every year.
Oh. I just don't know if I'm just basing it off of that CeeDee Lamb situation is not.
He got a chance to move Amari Cooper in there. Or Dale.
He could move somebody in
or
there.
Metcalf.
Mm-hmm.
He got plenty of options.
Yeah, he does. Will he use him is a question. Robbie Love Shear versus Team Waller. And
I'm a root for my baby.
I don't want him to get out to a good start, so I hope that she's able to knock him off. Did she beat him last year? Who beat him last year? First.
I don't know.
I just looked at the video the other day too. That was a video that we did when Booty Sweat got his name changed to TT. You know what TT stand for?
Mm-hmm.
Testicle Tugger. he lost that week, and I forgot who beat him. Anyway, close game. Running back position is kind of tight there for Riley, but I hope she's able to pull it out. That's what I'm hoping. Hope she's able to pull it out. She got some defensive players that are kind of questionable, so I'm gonna go with T. Waller on this one. And then Royal Shocker versus Sorry Miss Jackson. I'm gonna go with the veteran over the rookie in this particular league. I'm gonna go with Royal Shocker.
Every time.
Royal Shocker. I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. And
sorry. I'm like, I can't breathe. Look, you make me come on here with my Rudolph nose.
I get
Ike.
No,
You said get on camera. Let's go.
Option of letting you sit out this one. I could have put you on IR for 4 weeks, but you said
for 4 weeks.
When you go on IR in the NFL, you go for 4 weeks.
I'm only gonna be on IR 2 weeks. It was supposed to be this week and next. So I'm only gonna be absent this week.
I'm just saying.
Y'all gonna miss my beautiful face next week. I'll be out of town, and this will be my replacement. I did ask her to stand in today, and she declined.
Oh, that's what you asked me. I thought you just asked if I wanted to be on camera.
Anyway,
so I would have been in here.
Anyway, so now we're moving on.
The
now we're moving on. Y'all had the chances. I could have did this by myself. Y'all don't anticipate. Those are matchups. Those are predictions. We'll see how they turn out. Stay tuned for next week's episode.
As we get through week 1.
We get to week 1. We'll get a little more personal next week. And we can get a regular standard. Oh, you won't be here, but it'll still be personal.
I was like, what? Y'all have to call. Well, yeah, you have to call me. Maybe.
You'll be busy gallivanting around the country. We will see you all next week. Thank you for joining the desk.
Don't forget to watch Kickoff on Thursday. Watch the Chiefs beat the Ravens once again. AFC rematch.
I don't think anybody that's in this league will not be watching the game. I know.
I was like, there's a couple of them that don't know who the Chiefs.
Someone that'll work. We will see. Yeah, people got noses. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna sign off here at 17:30. We will see you all next week. Thank you for joining. This is a B Square Productions.
Commissioner's Desk.
The Desk is what it's called. The Desk.
We didn't talk about the change, but okay.
The name has been The Desk for over a year. You all have a good day.
Y'all see what I got to deal with. Y'all commissioner is a mess.
I almost cut you off right there. All right, goodbye. Goodbye.